Hey, welcome back to YT Finance, and today we are talking about why Elon Musk and Cathie Wood both see great potential in a very special 3D printing company. We will also discuss why hedge funds are selling off their PLTR shares, and how Nano Dimension stock could react very positively to an approaching catalyst in November. Then lastly, we will discuss what the best 3D printing stocks are to buy on the market right now. Go and press the like button right now for more Palantir, Nano Dimension, and stock market news updates. Comment down below your favorite 3D printing stock, turn on all subscription notifications to stay informed, and now let's get right into today's stories. At the end of the second quarter of 2021, Palantir Technologies, ticker symbol PLTR, was held in 26 hedge funds, which is down from 32 hedge funds in the first quarter, and it's also down from their all-time high of being held in 38 hedge funds. The reason why we should pay attention to what hedge funds are buying and selling is because they consist of the world's most elite investors, which is also known as smart money. Now, a hedge fund's job is not necessarily to outperform the stock market benchmark like the S&P 500 index, but rather it's to prevent their investors from losing money during downtrends while also providing substantial gains during market rallies. So if hedge funds are selling this stock, we should pay attention and wonder why, because recently Palantir has experienced around a 19% drop in bullish hedge fund positions. However, this should be expected because hedge funds buy and sell stocks at will based upon their own risk management. The largest fund holder of Palantir is ARK Investment Management, which holds around $808.8 million worth of their stock. The second largest holder is Citadel Investment Group with a $157.9 million investment, but the largest holding by portfolio weight actually comes from Andar Capital, which has Palantir weighted at 7.86% of its 13F portfolio. Sadly, Palantir has a bearish sentiment from smart money, which means that they think that the stock will decrease in price over the next quarter. For example, Arrow Street Capital sold a large portion of their PLTR shares, which was valued at $81.6 million. Likewise, JS Capital sold off $21.8 million worth of PLTR stock. But I still like PLTR stock, and I plan to hold it personally for the long run, so I don't really care what hedge funds do to the stock in the short term, because I bet eventually they will end up buying it back. Now for some NNDM stock news regarding their Fabrica 2.0 printer. If you didn't know, the Fabrica 2.0 printer will display its capabilities at an event known as Formnext 2021, which will take place from November 16th to the 19th in Germany, where Nano Dimension's subsidiary, named Fabrica Group, can engage customers and answer questions that discuss how revolutionary this printer is at printing micro 3D printing objects in mass quantities for a much lower cost basis. I would also like to point out that Nano Dimension still ranks in Cathie Wood's top 3D printing stocks, which includes my favorites such as Stratasys 3D Systems and Desktop Metal, just to name a few. I would also like to add Mark Forge in there as an honorable mention. As you can see on screen, here are Cathie Wood's top picks from her PRNT ETF. But I want to specifically highlight a single 3D printing company that both Elon Musk of Tesla and Cathie Wood of ARK Invest both love. To no one's surprise, the name of this company, as you might have already guessed, is VELO3D, ticker symbol VLD, which went public through a SPAC or Special Purpose Acquisition Company earlier this year. Cathie Wood recently bought up 102,000 more shares of this company to add to her ARKQ ETF. Cathie also owns this stock in her ARKX ETF, and between both ETFs, ARK Invest has a position worth over $33 million. What makes this company so special is that it works directly with Elon Musk's SpaceX company, and it only trades for around $8. The founder of VELO3D also has great contacts and networking capabilities because he worked at Honeywell International, Boom Supersonic, and Lam Research, which are all extremely successful companies in their own right, and with these connections I am sure we will hear much bigger and better things come out from VELO3D in the future. If you didn't know, 3D printing can also be known as additive manufacturing, which is when a machine builds a three-dimensional object layer by layer, and this industry has caught the eye of investors due to its fantastic growth and money-making potential due to its basically unlimited use cases. According to data from Statista, the global 3D printing market is projected to grow at a compounding annual growth rate of around 17% until the year 2023, and it's going to reach a market value of $37.2 billion by 2026. But there are more bullish projections that say the CAGR could be as high as 21% and that the market could be worth $62.7 $1.79 billion by 2028. Now let's take a look into the top 3D printing stocks on the market that you can buy right now. And let's start the list off with none other than ticker symbol NNDM, which is Nano Dimension. As you know, NNDM is an Israeli-based company that researches and develops 3D printers and nanotechnology-based inks. The company has announced many partnerships recently that I've already discussed, like with Fraunhofer, and they also landed a contract with a Homeland Security agency, which is always great news. Currently, 11 hedge funds own this company for a total invested value from hedge funds that equates to $173.9 million. ARK Invest is clearly the leading investor of this company, with around 16.3 million shares owned, and it trades currently at $5.80 with a $10 price target from one analyst. Next up, we have Materialize, ticker symbol MTLS, which is a very large 3D printing company located in Belgium, which rapidly 3D prints prototypes. The stock currently trades at $22.24, with the low, average, and high-end analyst price targets of $17, $31, and $40 respectively, and it has an overall buy rating. Their revenues for the quarter was $60.3 million, which beat estimates by over $2 million. Right now, 14 hedge funds own this stock inside of their portfolio, and the value equates to $201 million. Kathy Wood of ARK Invest also likes this company because she owns 6.18 million shares for $149 million. Next up, we have 3D Systems, ticker symbol DDD, which is a digital and metal additive manufacturer that reported $162.58 million for the quarter, which beat expectations by almost $20 million. The stock trades at around $28 right now, with a low, average, and high-end price prediction of $19, $27, and $37 respectively, with an overall hold rating from analysts. This stock is also held by 20 different hedge funds, which are all very bullish on the company. Next up, we have Stratasys, ticker symbol SSYS, which is another 3D printing company for rapid prototyping. Stratasys has also acquired another company to increase its growth and scalability of its 3D printers. The company also landed a fantastic $20 million contract with the Department of Defense, and they brought in $147 million worth of revenues for the quarter, which beat their predictions by $10 million. Right now, 22 hedge funds own this company in their portfolios, and it trades at around $29, with the low, average, and high-end price targets for the stock coming in at $20, $25, and $32 respectively, and it has an overall hold rating on it. Next up, we have another favorite besides Nano Dimension, and that's Desktop Metal, ticker symbol DM, which trades at $7.24 currently, and it also acquired a company named Adro to infiltrate industrial machinery and the aerospace industry. The company brought in $18.98 million worth of revenues in the most recent quarter, and it's held by 27 hedge funds with a low, average, and high-end price target of $8, $14, and $22 respectively, while analysts rate this stock as a clear buy right now. Even an Oppenheimer analyst is very bullish on DM, which rates it as a perform rating, which is always fantastic news, especially since the stock price has been dropping, so this could be a great opportunity to buy this stock. But first, let's see who the top 2 companies are for this list. Next up, we have Ansys, ticker symbol ANSS. This company is based in Pennsylvania, and it specializes in the marketing of multi-physics engineering simulation solutions and additive manufacturing designs. So this company is not a pure 3D printing play, but I decided that it more than made the list. The company is held by 46 hedge funds, which is one of the most on this list in total, and they brought in $452.55 million of quarterly revenue, which is absolutely insane. The stock price currently trades at $365 per share, with a low, average, and high-end price target by analysts coming in at $275, $388, and $430 respectively. Last but not least, we have Autodesk, ticker symbol ADSK, which is owned by 64 hedge funds, which is no surprise because it brought in $1.06 billion worth of revenue for the quarter. The stock currently trades at $298, with the low, average, and high-end analyst price predictions coming in at $265 on the low end, $349 as the average, and $400 as the high end and the most bullish price prediction respectively. But what do you think? Comment down below your favorite 3D printing stock. What did you think of the Nano Dimension and Palantir stock news? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Remember to like this video, especially if you made it all the way to the end, and I will see you in the next YT video.